Hi, everyone. Excited to be here. Thank you so much for having me. So my name is Rashmi Prakash, and I'm the CEO of Aruna Revolution. So I'm going to start off with a question here. How many of you have people that you love? Everyone. How many of you want to feed those people that you love food that has microplastics or water that has microplastics? Anyone? No? Okay, sounds like you're all invested in what I'm doing then. So I had this realization that the healthcare industry is actually causing a lot of waste to end up in the landfill when I was working as a clinical engineer at the hospitals during the pandemic. And from this, I looked at it within my own personal life and realized that the healthcare products that I'm using, like my menstrual products, are also ending up in the landfill. When I looked into it further, I realized that these products that we're merely using for 4 to 8 hours are sitting in the landfills for over 500 years. And just with the menstrual products, there's over 200 billion of them, and they're single wrap packaging that ends up in the landfills. And as if that wasn't bad enough, these products also contain PFAS, dioxins, lead, arsenic. This is a problem that 50% of the world's population faces, and so that's why we decided that it was time for a revolution. At Aruna, what we've developed is a fiber technology that can create compostable, disposable, and high-performance disposable hygiene products that are made out of local plant byproducts. So what do I mean by local plant byproducts? Well, what we do is we collect agricultural residuals, and we extract cellulose fibers from them using our proprietary technology and turn them into disposable hygiene products. What's really cool about our proprietary technology is we're able to use virtually any type of plant-based materials. So everything from corn, soy, canola, all the way to orange peels, banana peels, all of those have cellulose fibers, and we're able to extract fibers from them. And what's great about our product is it doesn't sit in landfills for 500 to 800 years. It breaks down within 30 days. On top of that, our products, because of the natural fibers and the ability to control the manufacturing process, also don't contain any of the harmful chemicals of the current products. Our fiber technology can actually be used to revolutionize a whole assortment of products in the healthcare industry, not just menstrual products, but diapers, incontinence, maternity products, medical PPE, and beyond the healthcare industry as well. We've had L'Oreal reach out to use our fibers for makeup pads. We've had Patagonia reach out to use our fibers for their jackets. So there's a massive application in this, and all of this is going to help take care of the health of all of the future generations. What's exciting about our fibers, you might be wondering what's different about it compared to cotton, bamboo, tree pulp, plastic-based fibers. Well, firstly, our fibers are circular, so they're the only circular fibers that are compostable on the market. They also are from agricultural residuals, so they don't use as much water, they don't require heavy chemical intensive processing. So for example, when you think of bamboo fibers, what you don't realize is they go through a very heavy chemical amount of processing to dissolve them into this little mush and then re-extrude them as fibers. So they're very heavy chemically processed. And then of course, tree pulp, cutting down trees, never a great idea for our planet and our health. And then the plastics, of course, are resulting in microplastic pollution. In terms of our performance, our fibers are actually the only natural fibers that perform just as well, if not better, than the plastic and the tree fibers. Our fibers are actually 300% more absorbent than the fibers that are currently being used in current menstrual products and diapers. So that means there's less of it needing to be used and higher performance as well. Our products are the only ones that are fully compostable. Because of our process that we use to extract the fibers, we also strip away the lead, the arsenic, and we prevent toxins from being put onto the fibers as well. And then, of course, in terms of our supply chain, we work with local farmers who, in my opinion, are the original healthcare providers to create our products. So we're starting off with a pretty unique business model. As I mentioned, we're starting off with menstrual pads, and this is because this is a policy-driven marketplace, not just in Canada, but all around the world. In the US, and lots of countries in Europe, and lots of countries in Asia, everyone is requiring menstrual products to be provided everywhere, and especially in office spaces and hotels. Hopefully you'll see our products in the Astoria soon as well. And so what we noticed is that they're actually reaching out to us to get our products, because our products are the most sustainable on the market and the most functional. So we're taking advantage of this, and we're providing a menstrual pad subscription for businesses. And what this is going to do for us is it's going to help build awareness of our branding, our fibers, and the functionality around the fibers. So really validate it and prove out the functionality of it for our consumers, as well as generate ongoing revenue that we're going to reinvest as we scale up as well. To no one's surprise, the disposable hygiene industry is massive, a $211 billion market that is currently infiltrated with plastic products. So as we become more and more aware of the hidden crisis behind the plastic products, they're going to turn over to Aruna fibers. So we're going to be tackling that. We've got an eager team of engineers. So my background is actually in biomedical engineering, and I've brought several different medical devices to the market that are used in over 10 million surgeries annually. But we also have an environmental engineer, mechanical process, and other biomedical engineers too. And of course, we wouldn't be able to do this without our brilliant advisors who have a cumulative of over 100 years of experience in this industry and are retired directors from organizations such as Procter & Gamble, Johnson & Johnson, Stantec for manufacturing, as well as many, many other supporters. So as I mentioned, we're starting off in the B2B subscription world to get our products out, to bring awareness of the fibers that we've created. But in the background, we're also working on partnerships and licensing. And so next year, as we scale into this, we're going to be licensing our fibers into lots of different products on the market and diversifying in order to get to our acquisition. So right now, in order to do that, we're raising $5 million to not only bring Aruna pads to the market, but Aruna fibers to the market. And this is going to go into bringing on the right people for the team, making sure that we're communicating about our fibers effectively, as well as scaling up our pilot facility that is going to generate about 7.5 million ARR by next year. So we're already on the market right now. We were actually recently just on Dragon's Den, which is a Canadian version of Shark Tank. And so this really took off what we were working on. We've had a lot of sales for our products, but we've also had a lot of people reaching out to use our fibers for a lot of different applications. The more you start looking into it, the more applications there are, and all of these products are going to make sure that we're taking care of the health of not only the people today, but the people of the future as well. So thank you for your time. I hope you join our revolution.